Niggas say me outside.
Yo, such one for back with another reaction. Now today's video, I actually can't believe I'm saying this. I've left it a few days. I've been kind of busy. If you saw on the community tab, I got into university. So I went over to check it out the other day. So I have been a bit busy, but today I got time, got a whole afternoon, whole evening to myself. We've got a couple videos to record. If you're from the UK or Australia, wherever you're from, you've seen quite a lot of UK music has dropped. So we've got a lot of stuff to get through. And the first one, I can't believe I'm saying this, Ed Sheeran, Bad Habits. I actually don't know how the original goes because we don't really listen to the radio that much anymore. I don't really know anyone who does, but normally, under normal circumstances, a new Ed Sheeran song, I would have heard about it. Haven't on this occasion. But he's done a remix with Tion Wayne and Central C. Now, I must admit, this didn't take me completely by surprise because part of me was expecting an Ed Sheeran UK drill song, especially after he linked up with Queng. But I was expecting it to be with Queng. When it wasn't with him, and still part of me thinks they might just drop something out of the blue one day. I'm keeping an eye on that, but I don't really know what this is. So without wasting any more time, without any further ado, let's get into this one. Shout out Fumez.
You know, a lot of people ask us, how is CDOT funded? Where do you get your money from? The simple answer?
We always hear that on the Plugged In. Shout out CDOT. Is that Alfie Days?
Every time the sun goes down, I let you take on.
Is that not that YouTuber Alfie Days? Zoella's goal.
I can feel the paradise before my world ends.
Shout out Fumez, man.
And tonight
Fam.
I had something wonderful.
Wait. I wasn't taking that in.
The simple answer?
I wasn't taking that in properly.
Around, you know I can't say no.
Because you can tell it's about to transition into like the beat's about to drop and you will be able to tell it's a drill beat in a second. So to hear Ed Sheeran, fam, we need to take a minute to deep this. Ed Sheeran, as in I'm in love with the shape of you, Ed Sheeran, fam, on drill. So I do not know what to expect, but I'm very excited. Let me stop talking. I'm pretty certain that is Alfie Days, but let me start talking now.
Sun goes down, I let you take control. I can feel the paradise before my world ends close.
What is this?
Tonight had something wonderful.
Feds having nightmares when I got my ice. Girl up on my left side, girl up on my right. Check the transfer when I come right. I started upstairs, just wanted to take my life. Before the music, I had to put a shift in. Made Lambo, money from a kitchen. I was tapped then, rolling in my kitchen. That's why they want me just lock up in the system.
Made Lambo money from a Citroen. What a bar, fam.
Just wanted to take my life. Before the music, I had to put a shift in. Made Lambo, money from a kitchen. I was tapped then, rolling in my kitchen. That's why they want me just lock up in the system. Bad habits in my life, in my veins. Bad habits in the nine with the babe. Bad habits gon' end up with a case. Man, I'm bad vibe, just I go away.
Can't lie, yeah, a song called Bad Habits. I guess it makes sense to have a drill rapper on a song called Bad Habits. That makes perfect sense.
Broke getting peas went easy.
Hey!
Now it's cheap.
Woo! Look at Ed with the drip, fam. I mean, the guy obviously has a lot of money, but his ice game looks decent. Huh? His chain says ES for Ed Sheeran. Fam, I don't know how much that costs, but it's more than my life. Fam, that's cool. Let me take it what's being said. Look at him dancing. Huh? I want to see that again. Fam, you know one thing about Ed Sheeran? I actually believe he's a cultured individual. Like, I actually think he is a very cultured man. I'm not gonna lie, like, this just confirms my suspicions, but he's a very cultured guy. Yo. Huh?
My young buck, if you catch it up, no double eating, with a butt, but fuck what you're telling them. I'm from Emerton, bad vibes, everything. Rolex, or I might bust one skeleton.
I don't wanna go on a mad one, them say something I can't come back from. Frontways, sideways, cowgirl, back shots, Mr. Miyagi, what's up, what's up. I don't even smoke, she wanna back strap one, messed up with my good girl and a sad one. Now I'm in a hotel room with a bad one strapped up, I don't wanna give mama grandson. These moving crazy, wanna have babies, by me lately. I've been keeping my head down, ain't been wildin', taking time out. Cars laid out, got nothing to hide about. Maybe I slipped up once on a night out. If she find out about that, she wild out. The sex feel better when you make up. After you break up, all body language, don't wanna say much.
I might even have to take that advice. I can't lie. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Anyway, fam, with Central C, anytime I react to this guy, I know I'm going to be spoiled. Like, he's a very good rapper. His flows are always on point. And that's one thing. So far, we're only halfway in. But this song is actually really, really cold. I can't lie. And as normal, he's brought his flows to the game, fam.
Sad one, now I'm in a hotel room with a bad one strapped up. I don't wanna give mama grandson. These ladies moving crazy. Wanna have babies by me lately. I've been keeping my head down, ain't been wildin', taking time out. Cars laid out, got nothing to hide about. Maybe I slipped up once on a night out. If she find out about that, she wild out. The sex feel better when you make up. After you break up, all body language, don't wanna say much. We could go back to the AP and lay off a fuck in the back of the Bentley Bottega. Come home late, she waits, she staying up. Body intact, no personal trainer. Breakfast in bed, don't cook me no bacon. I just want head when I wake up.
Girl up in Chelsea, you know. But why?
Some body intact, no personal trainer. Fair enough.
Come home late, she waits, she staying up. Body intact, no personal trainer. Breakfast in bed, don't cook me no bacon. I just want head when I wake up.
I got girl up in Chelsea, you know. But why
That's a
everyone?
very, very seedy verse. Very, very seedy verse, fam.
Come home late, she waits, she staying up. Body intact, no personal trainer. Breakfast in bed, don't cook me no bacon. I just want head when I wake up.
Fair enough.
Girl up in Chelsea, you know. But why everyone there when you blow? The friends tryna get help with the roads. Me no know, me no know, me no know.
I got girl everywhere in the globe, but everyone disappears when they're broke. If bro calls me and says that time I don't care, I'm putting my career on hold.
Bad night if we back at the pumpy. Bad sight when we keep up the fuckery. If I bang him in the face, can't stop me. Bad time, but today I'm lucky.
Look at him.
In the rave with the gauge. Bad habits can't end up in the cage. Banging anyone straight in the face.
Wait, what? Wait a minute. Where they got lead? Wait. Oh, yeah, that's the other side of Tottenham. Anyway, let's carry on. Let's carry on.
If I bang him in the face, can't stop me. Bad time, but today I'm lucky. Yo, in the rave with the gauge. Bad habits can't end up in the cage. Banging anyone straight in the face.
She left me on red back then when I had no friends. Sure you didn't trust the process. Free all the guys locked down for walls. When I think about that, I get claustrophobic.
Trust the process, fam. As an Arsenal fan, those are the last 3 words I want to hear right now. This guy, fam, bringing up my PTSD. Don't do that, man. Don't do that.
Bad night if we back at the pumpy. Bad sight when we keep up the fuckery. If I bang him in the face, can't stop me. Bad time, but today I'm lucky. Yo, in the rave with the gauge. Bad habits can't end up in the cage. Banging anyone straight in the face.
Look at him.
She left me on red back then when I had no bread. Like, sure you didn't trust the process. Free all the guys locked down for walls. When I think about that, I get claustrophobic. Pure cocaine, no baking soda. A lot of ammonia, I don't condone it. But you gotta do what you gotta do. And you're stuck in the hood, just hope.
I was licking them, sticking them, left as an artist. Then just fill up and empty the cartridge. Do it like Sheeran them, shoot up the rotted. Go on, pull up and bark it.
They're like Sheringham. Shout out Teddy Sheringham. I think he used to play for United. I think he went to Tottenham at one point. He was a good striker back in the 90s. I like that reference.
The end where I feel nostalgic, yeah, can't white like yam, it ain't pounded. Looking for cribs just fully detached. I came from council housing.
Did he say white like yam? It ain't pounding. What?
Artist, then just fill up and empty the cartridge. Do it like Sheeran them, shoot up the rotted. Go on, pull up and bark it.
When I fly out the end where I feel nostalgic, yeah, can't white like yam, it ain't pounded. Looking for cribs just fully detached. I came from council housing.
I ain't the talk, I really walk the walk, man. It's a masterclass, man. You can ask the chance. Rich and really on, you don't know the past, but when it's really on, would you got clout it off?
My face card good on the roads where I'm from, you can ask. I'm calm as long as my dog is. Always aim at the target market, look at the profit margin.
I got gal up in Chelsea, you know. But why everyone there when you blow? The first tryna get help with the roads. Me no know, me no know, me no know.
I got gal everywhere in the globe, but everyone disappears when they're broke. If bro calls me and says that time I don't care, I'm putting my career on hold.
Fumez, the engineer.
Shout out Fumez, man.
Calls me and says that time I don't care, I'm putting my career.
Nah, that was a cold song.
But why everyone?
Ed Sheeran, you know.
There when you blow.
Ed Sheeran on drill. Oh my word. Alright, initial thoughts on that one there. Like I said at the start, I don't know what to expect. I can't lie. But then as the song went on, I was kind of hoping that he would actually come and like sing on the drill beat a bit, because we have seen, shout out ISO, remember his Man About Bars with T Zandos. When people sing on drill, I don't know what it is, but it sounds really, really good. And we know Ed Sheeran can sing. Obviously, if you can't sing, don't sing whether it's on a drill beat or not a drill beat. I don't want to hear that. But when you're Ed Sheeran and you're on a drill beat, part of me is waiting for you to start singing and it, start dropping some mad vocals, because I know he can do it. But unfortunately, we didn't get that. However, just to see him involved in a song like this is nuts. Absolutely nuts. I can't lie. I'm happy for Fumez that he's there. He deserves it. Fumez is doing crazy things for drill right now, and I wouldn't be surprised if he had a very big part to play in this happening, because he's doing madness. And Tion Wayne, Central C, their verses are very good. It was effectively their song, which is why it wasn't on Ed Sheeran's channel. When I first saw it, part of me was really hoping it would be on his channel, but I don't know, that's not really his target audience, is it? I don't really know who his target audience is. He just makes good music, but his fans would be quite confused about a song like that. But nevertheless, just to see him involved in it, it's #1 trending for music right now. I'm not surprised. It's a very good song. As I said, I didn't know what I was expecting, but at the end of the day, I'd then at least expect a decent song if it's Ed Sheeran, Tion Wayne and Central C. 3 people who I can trust to make good music on their own. To All In Cup has to be a good song, and it was a very good song, I can't lie. I'm still just laughing at the fact that it even exists. Like, this is just crazy. We went from music videos being done on the blocks in 2016, 2015 to Ed Sheeran on drill. Nuts. Like, when you think of what he was doing when drill was like really getting up, like I think Shape of You was like around 2016ish. So to think, it's nuts. It's nuts. It's not. Yeah, it's nuts. So yeah, man. Would I rate that 1 out of 10? It was decent. It was decent. I rate that like a 8.5 out of 10. It was a good song. It was a good song. They're both just talking about their stories, really. How Tion Wayne said, Lambo money out of a Citroen. That line kind of, not foreshadowed, but kind of laid out the path for what the whole song was kind of going to be. And Central C saying how they don't like when you're broke. The girl didn't trust the process. They're literally saying how they come up to now doing a song with Ed Sheeran. So yeah, man, that's I don't really have anything else to say. I've been Sachi14. Thank you very much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're new. I'll be back again soon.